What is up, everybody? We are back, finally back after took a little vacation, but we're back recapping week 8. Good time for a vacation, actually, to to get out of there, out of town when everything is falling apart in Bills land, and it was a bye week, and I didn't end up missing a game at all, so it was a
Yeah,
good
you,
time
you,
to.
you took the bye week seriously.
Yeah, yeah. When they're on bye, I take a bye week as well. So what did I didn't watch any of the week 7. I didn't see much of that, but
Oh, wow, that feels like ancient history now.
yeah, especially with the way the online reaction is to football these days. It's like
Yeah.
if you sucked in the last quarter that we watched you play football, you're no longer like an MVP candidate.
Also, the stream isn't popping up on Twitter for some reason. At least when I went to retweet it.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. Saying the broadcast wasn't available. Maybe it's just my.
Oh yeah, no, it
Oh
says
no, I
it
see
you
it
got
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. Up and rolling.
Cool.
But yeah, man, how's it been? What's going on?
Oh well, you missed 2 Steelers stinkers the past 2 weeks. Lost the Bengals and lost the Packers last night, obviously.
Yeah, that was a bit of a tough one, eh?
Yeah, I mean, deep down, I expected the Packers to handle business with us. Um, and then, of course, they gave us hope in the first quarter. We took a 2-score lead going into the half, and I was a little hopeful, but still in the back of my mind, I'm like, we had 4 possession and we only scored 6 points or 16 points,
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
um, yeah, and then Jordan Love just started cooking the second half. We had no
Well, when
answers for him or Tucker Kraft.
yeah, when I
Um,
turned it on, they were talking about how he tied some like Brett Favre stat where he was like he completed like 20 straight passes or something like that.
yeah.
So he was
I think he broke. I think he broke
definitely
the
cooking.
record actually.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. So
That's crazy. I don't know, like where do you like I've always been so like up in the air on like how I feel about Jordan Love as a quarterback. Like I don't know. I think he's okay, but
he's definitely. I feel like he's taken a step this year.
yeah,
I mean, I think that was his best game, but he's been like off the charts on the efficiency metrics. Like he's been up there with Jones and Darnold and all them this year. Like he's been as good as anyone this year. And
when
I
does
mean,
Toyotathon start?
I think it's coming up, and he's not even hit his potential yet.
He's not even at the peak yet.
Yeah, he's not even at his full power. So, so yeah, I mean, I predicted the Packers to go to the Super Bowl preseason, so this doesn't hurt
Yeah.
too much. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's still just like a classic Tomlin loss. Defense is as leaky as ever. I mean,
Yeah.
that D line is worth about $80 million, I think, with Highsmith, Watt, and Hayward. And I don't know. Did you know they were playing last night, or like
No, I had no idea. Yeah, no, exactly. I think I heard something that like the Steelers they pay the most for like their defense is paid more
yeah.
than any other team in the league, and like you would think that would equal some kind of result.
Yeah, and there's just not a lot to be excited for this team's future with most players. I mean, everyone is old across the board. You got Ramsey, you've got Slay, you've got Hayward, you got Watt. Um, I don't know who else. You don't have Minka anymore, but
Yeah.
I mean, even on offense too, you have Rodgers. Maybe you get
And
another
what? Yeah.
year out of
Who
him.
did you guys just got Darius Slay too?
No, we got MVS, the
No,
wide
sorry,
receiver.
on defense. Didn't you just sign Slay? Like, or has he been there for a while now?
We've already had Slay this season.
Oh, okay. Because I'm just saying he's old as fuck too.
Yeah, he's like 30, 34, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, the entire like, there's nothing to really be excited about either for the future. Like, there's not a ton of like up and coming stars. I mean, DK is great, but he's old. I mean, I mean, he's not like gonna retire anytime soon, but he's 28 on a $32 million contract. Like we should be getting good production from him. Like that's
Yeah.
the expectation. But
And
there's
that's
just not a lot like of potential anywhere. I mean, across the board, it's just
and that's the other issue is like you have him, but once Rogers Rogers not going to be around forever. So like it's good that you got him, but like who's going to be giving him the ball?
who knows? I mean, I could see Rogers running it back for another season with with us drafting a quarterback because he talks about how much he loved mentoring Jordan Love in Green Bay. Like, I don't know, it worked out for Jordan Love. Maybe he does it again with the Steelers. Like, who knows?
Yeah,
you never know with Rodgers what he wants to do. He could just retire this week.
I mean, it looks like he played all right though. 24 of 36, 219, and 2 touchdowns.
He's good this year. Like he's a good quarterback. He's nowhere near the problem on this team. It's really the defense, and I don't know. It's just like Jamar Chase last week after the game. He said we knew exactly what they were going to do. They were going to rush 4 and play man the whole game, and we were just going to cook them one-on-one with Jamar Chase and Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Like, it doesn't matter who's throwing them the ball unless it's Jake Browning. Like, let's be honest. Like,
yeah.
I mean, Joe Flacco, he played a great game, but literally 99% of quarterbacks in the NFL could have done that job of throwing to Jamar Chase 25 times and on out routes and slants and
just like the law of averages alone, throwing to him 25 times, you're going to get a couple good plays. Like it's bound to happen.
But they didn't. Like the Steelers didn't make any in-game adjustments at all. Like,
what if he mentored Tanner McKee?
I don't know. I'm not too excited about Tanner McKee. I'll be honest. I don't know if he's the answer. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Will Howard is, but I have my hesitations with a 6th-round pick. Like, I mean, how much time are we gonna wait on Will Howard developing? Like,
exactly. You draft a guy like a Will Howard to be your career backup. Like, that's not a guy that you're gonna see.
You're not like let's build the franchise around this guy.
Exactly.
Maybe he could be a fun backup and come win a couple games, but let's be honest with ourselves here.
I don't know, like who would be a realistic like quarterback coming up this year for you guys? Do you feel like?
Well, I know the Oregon quarterback. I'm not really good with the names yet. I don't watch a ton of college, but I know Oregon quarterback. Whatever the hell his name is. And then Mendoza in Indiana.
I don't watch much college ball either, but I heard there's some guy. Is that seems like Sayin or something like that?
That's the Ohio State quarterback. He's a freshman.
Yeah.
Who was Dante Moore is the Oregon quarterback. I think he's like in the Heisman race right now.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I don't imagine Arch is coming out this year.
No, I can't imagine. He'll come out this year. That's
and then there's Sellers and Lagway too. But they were like preseason expected to go 1st round, but I know they're not having great seasons.
Saying is a super team merchant like Allen. I mean, except Allen doesn't have a super team around him. He literally has nobody else around him.
Well,
James Cook. We'll have to give James Cook his flowers for sure.
But I was gonna say enough about the Steelers. We can talk about the Bills. How are you feeling about them going forward? I know
I don't know, man. I honestly I don't know how I feel about them because, like, obviously yesterday they looked really good, but you're supposed to look really good against the Carolina Panthers. So like
the Andy Dalton led Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we just lost to Atlanta. Carolina beat Atlanta 30-0. So like, I don't know, like we've been saying all year, the NFL is just like drunk this year. Like none of it makes any kind of sense. But like if we're criticizing the Bills for not beating Atlanta because Atlanta is a bad team then we have to give credit to the Bills for beating the team that did that to it. Like it doesn't make any. It's weird how it all works. But like watching the Bills, you're like, yeah, it would have been nice if Josh Allen threw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns and whatever. But your running back is averaging like 50 yards a carry. Like why would we even try anything else? You know, like as soon as he touches it, it's 10 yards down the field. Like just do that every single play until they stop it. So I feel like the game script was a little bit
50-yard touchdowns.
What's that?
Did he have 2 50-yard touchdowns?
He no, he had one like over 50, but he had one that was a 20 yard run or whatever. But I mean, just the fact that Trubisky was able to get into the game like at the beginning of the fourth quarter is like pretty crazy. But I mean, averaging 11.4 yards a carry. Mm-hmm. Why would you stop giving him the ball? I like, you know. So I get it. Like, yeah, sure, we need help at wide receiver. Our receivers can't get any separation. We were all hoping for a year or two breakout for Keon Coleman, but that looks like it's not going to happen. So we need help at wide receiver for sure. But at the same time, if the running attack is working, just keep running the ball then.
Yeah. I mean, I think like the Bills, you can usually rely on them to beat up on the bad teams. Like year after year, they normally do that. I mean, it was kind of fluky with the Falcons this year, but
we've always had that kind of like back-to-back stinker games over the past couple of years, like we were talking about the other day. Like
it was the same weeks last year, right? Baltimore and Houston was 2 stinker games, and then we kind of get back to ourselves and look good again and whatever. Yeah. And like I think Josh Allen and McDermott they're undefeated coming off of a bye week. So this was kind of just like a perfect kind of situation for them to kind of just take off and figure some things out. So I mean, moving forward, like I'm not too concerned. Like sure, we're second in the division right now, but I think we're going to end up winning the division. You know, I don't like. I'm not overly concerned. I'd like to see us add a wide receiver by the trade deadline, which is like this week, I think, or like end of next week. And you know, and I think we'll be okay. It's just we gotta sort some shit out, but like I feel like that like every team does that. So overall, my concern level is probably like a 3 or a 4 out of 10. But I mean, it'll really come down to that Patriots Bills rematch. Like that'll like you guys have equally shitty schedules for the rest of the season. Like terrible team after terrible team. Exactly. I think the Patriots get the Bucks in 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. 2 weeks.
We have them in 3 weeks.
They do have the Ravens too, right after they play you guys. So
but I don't know. I don't know if Mahomes or Jackson will be back in the lineup by that point, but
it'll be like week 16, so he should be.
Like sorry. Think. Okay, I thought you said they're playing them next week, but yeah, okay.
No, the Dolphins play the Ravens on Thursday Night Football. So,
but I don't know, man. The Ravens, they like even if they get Lamar Jackson back, they still need help. Like they're still defensively really bad.
They're gonna get fined pretty bad for what they did with the Lamar injury report stuff.
I would expect them to get fined for sure, and like probably
they should probably lose they'll probably lose a draft pick. I would think too.
I would expect something like
that because that was just blatant like lying about an injured player.
Yeah.
They're not going to lose just a 7th rounder. It's going to be pretty hefty. I think it could be like a day 2.
I would hope so. Just because like now you're making us like,
well,
they're trying to make us think that we're idiots because like we're not believing that like, oh, it was just like a typo on our like injury report. Like
the Bears spent the entire week game planning for Lamar, like,
yeah, exactly.
and then you tell them on Saturday that he's not playing. Like,
Yeah.
when a
Hopefully that means they have to trade Lamar Jackson. They're like,
yeah, right.
right.
I mean, their backs are up against the wall. They have to do anything to win. So I don't know.
But I mean, I think it's a huge deal. Like lots of people are like whatever, like about
It's
it. But I
also
think
just
like,
the integrity of like the betting stuff too. Like people probably had a ton of bets on, I don't know, the spread or shit like that. Like
100%, 100%. And the more that the NFL gets like sponsored by FanDuel and like partnered with these other like, as long as they keep
yeah,
like moving towards this like betting side and over unders and all that kind of stuff, as long as they keep climbing towards that, stuff like this is going to become more and more important.
promoting ESPN bet, all that shit. Like
Yeah.
while they're talking about a sports betting scandal, like it's just kind of shameless
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Caleb? I don't know. He's like,
I don't
is he
know, man.
the Gabe Davis of quarterbacks? Is that a good comparison? Like,
he's boom or bust every week.
I mean, it's been a lot of bust lately.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I think back-to-back games with 0 passing touchdowns.
Yeah, he did. 0.
So
285 yards, 0 touchdowns.
And a pick.
I mean, if you can't score more than 16 points on the Baltimore Ravens defense, like your offense is struggling.
They did get some players back, but I mean, even before that, they were giving up 30 a game. Like, I don't know. I think Ben Johnson, like we were kind of talking about it earlier, like he extended Tyson Bagent before the season started.
Yeah.
What type of backup gets a 2-year extension?
Yeah.
Do you ever see that? I mean, we saw Mac Jones with it because we know Kyle Shanahan deep down wanted Mac Jones all along.
Yeah.
So that was pretty obvious. I mean, Tyson Bagent, when you're thinking about Ben Johnson and the system he's coming from, Tyson Bagent or Caleb Williams, which quarterback fits that system better? I think it's pretty obvious Tyson Bagent.
Yeah.
Like Caleb Williams just wants to be Superman and make a ton of off platform throws.
Yeah, he holds the ball way too long.
Yeah.
Like there was a play like he threw the ball to the guy in the back of the end zone and like I think the guy dropped it or whatever. But that guy was open for about 5 minutes before Williams actually threw him the ball. Like, bro, get the ball out of your hands instead of trying to like hold on to it.
Did you see the defender on the Ravens too? He was like yelling at Caleb before the play, like, "Stop, snap the ball! What are you doing?" It's like even the Ravens are like, how are you messing this up so bad?
You guys think the NFL is involved in that scandal? I don't think the NFL is involved.
Not directly.
I think the NFL is actually kind of pretty pissed that it happened.
Yeah.
Because like we said, they keep tying themselves to these sports betting places and like stuff like that is not good when you do that. So I think they would actually be opposed to it.
I'm getting more and more turned off from sports betting. Like every day. I feel like I was betting pretty heavily on the NFL when it the season started. I don't know. It's just
it's one thing that I don't get into. I feel like it's bad for the sport. I feel like we've seen so many times of like, especially now with what's going on in the NBA. It happened with the NBA officiating before. I'm sure it happens in baseball and in football as well. Where like
Pete Rose.
Yeah, like you're just like it's too easy to do almost. Like if you have money riding on the line, of course you're going to make a decision that benefits you. And if anything is ever close and tight and you have money riding on it, you're going to go the way that favors you. Like that's just is what it is. And I feel like it ruins the sport.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
All right, what else, what other games do we want to talk about here?
We can talk about the Eagles.
Oh yeah, I guess we got to give Jalen some love, eh?
Yeah, he's been balling past 2 weeks.
Jalen Hurts,
7 passing touchdowns in the past 2
15
weeks.
20, 179 and 4.
Yeah,
That's pretty
that's
good.
pretty
Man.
good.
That's pretty good.
They
they lost to the Giants last time, so I guess it's nice for them to even that out, like division wise.
Well, it helps having Jalen Carter and Quinyon Mitchell back this week too.
Yeah,
They're without both those guys, and then the passing attack wasn't anywhere close to being this good in that game either. Like, it's finally coming along. Like, I mean, this is the Eagles' ceiling is best team in the NFL. Like, I think everyone's known that since the start of the season. They just haven't been clicking, and now they're clicking. So
yeah, exactly. I hope they trade AJ Brown, man. I hope they do, mainly just because I'm sick and tired of it being a story, and like anytime something,
I don't think it's a story though. I think they're just manufacturing
it always just keeps like when Stephon Diggs was in Buffalo, it wasn't a story until it happened. Like until it's like, okay, now it's happening. Now it's a story. Like I just get so tired of seeing it over and over and over again. Of like, is he coming? Is he going? Is he like, what's going on? And then like the camera just stuck on him on the sidelines the whole time. Like, just leave it alone. Like, don't, if it's not a story, don't talk about it. I'm just getting sick and tired of everybody talking about it all the time. So either do it or don't. But like for me, it just like make a decision and move on. Personally, I hope they trade him to Buffalo. That would be amazing for us. But like, you know.
What else would the media talk about though? Like,
they should talk about how good Jalen Hurts is doing instead of what's going on with AJ Brown.
Yeah, probably. And
like
Tank
I don't know.
Bigsby is doing his best James Cook impression. You see that? 11 yards a pop.
Who's that? Oh wow.
Tank Bigsby.
You know, that's crazy.
Yeah.
On 9 carries, he got 100 yards. That's insane.
He didn't even do that off like one big play either. His longest was 29 yards.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, where is AJ?
He was out.
He was out?
Yeah. That's why the trade speculation got bumped up to 1,000 this week because they
okay. Yeah.
AJ's holding out for a trade. Please follow me for more insider sourcing.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, and Cam
Scatterbo. I remember there was one point. I remember there was one point something happened with the Bills, and one like Bills account like put out a tweet that said like sources say like that like they were going to trade their first pick or something like that. And turned out to be like not true, and then everyone is like getting on this guy for like his source, and like guys, at the end of the day, like, do we remember that we're just on Twitter? Like, it's just X. Like at the end of the day, like guys are just shit posting all the time. Like, why are you taking it so seriously?
That's just bullshitting half the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Like throwing shit at the wall, praying something sticks.
You're just banger hunting. Like, and there's nothing wrong with it. Everybody does it. There's nothing wrong with it, but don't take it so literally because that's what we're doing out here.
Yeah. But yeah, did you see the Scatterbo injury?
Oh man, I saw the photos of it. I didn't see the play, but I saw the photos of it. Yeah, and that is nasty, man. That sucks. That sucks for them because, well, obviously he's their like the heart of the offense right now, but also losing already having lost Neighbors for the season. Now you're out Scatterbo for the season. Like
that's brutal.
They never had a shot this year. Like to begin with, if we're being real, they didn't have a shot. But first of all, it was fun watching him play. Like the way he plays is entertaining. He's an entertaining guy. Like his whole persona is fun to watch. But like you could see them like building something that like they weren't going to compete this year, but like next year or maybe the year after, they'd be a team that's probably
Yeah.
pretty decent with Dart, Neighbors, and Scatabo. But like these injuries, sometimes you can come back from them and be totally fine, but sometimes you're never quite the same player that
Yeah. I don't
you
know
could
about
have been.
this one with a dislocated ankle. I don't know what player has had their ankle turned sideways like that and come back and been the
Yeah,
same.
yeah, brutal.
But he's not really a player that relies on like agility. So maybe he just
No, he relies on running straight. That's it. Like
yeah.
he has no
So
juke move in his game at all.
it could be fine for him. Like next year he's
Yeah.
just a little slower, but that was already a concern
I
with
don't.
him.
Yeah,
So.
exactly. I don't think he was like. I don't think he was the fastest running back in the draft class either.
No,
Like,
not even close.
I don't think he relies on any of that stuff. He relies on strength, and if he can get that back, then
Yeah.
he's fine.
Strength and being a dog.
Yeah, and having a brick head.
Yeah. Immune to concussions.
Sorry, just checking the
Yeah.
score on that Blue Jays game. Oh yeah, up 4-2.
Mookie's up. Oh no, Mookie's on deck. It's Ohtani right now. Full count. But yeah, outside of this game, there was really
I will say it was
else.
pretty fun. I went to a bar down in LA and like watched the Blue Jays game 1. So it's pretty fun watching the Blue Jays score 9 runs in the 7th inning in LA. That was pretty fun.
Oh, I think Ohtani just hit a double. Looks like. Are they gonna?
Oh yeah. Oh well.
Oh, they scored.
Oh, did they? Well, as long as I'm just like honestly, I don't even really follow baseball like that. Like I'm not like I don't follow it like I do the NFL. I'm just happy that the Jays are good.
Well, they're not getting the shit beat out of them too, like everyone expected. Like they're putting up a fight,
exactly.
so.
And I feel like that's what everybody expected. Whatever team was going to the World Series to play the Dodgers was going to get the shit kicked out of them, and at least they won a game. So
yeah.
So what else? What other games? Any other big games from the week? Let's have a look here.
Jets Bengals, I guess that was probably the only other close game.
Yeah. I did like your tweet that you said there, where they were the Jets were doing whatever they could to get a second round pick for Breece Hall.
Look at that. 18 carries. They were having him throw the ball too.
133 yards and a passing touchdown, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah,
that's like a Josh Allen stat line.
Yeah.
But I mean, happy for them to get their get a win.
I mean, it's pretty cool for Fields to have a good game after
the owner
shit on by Woody.
Yeah. I hate that owner, man. If I was a Jets fan, I'd be so pissed at that owner.
Yeah, especially saying that while Tyrod is questionable with a knee injury before, like.
Yeah, exactly.
The same week. Like, what are you doing?
Like every week, I feel
the best teams are where you don't know who the owner is. If you know who the owner is, they're probably not very good. A very good team.
Exactly. And I feel like every week it's like I'm sure half of it is just because like we said, we like to overreact to everything that happens on Sunday. But every week I feel like the fire Woody Johnson is a trending subject on Twitter.
How do you fire an owner though?
Yeah, I don't know, but like I guess you have to petition the league to get him out of there. Like I don't know how it works, but
you can't really do that, unfortunately.
All I know is that the Jets fans hate him because like.
Well, I mean, the Commanders, they had like a scandal with what was his name when they were still
the guy who wouldn't change the name.
Dan Snyder.
Yeah.
So they just sent the feds after him, pretty much instead. Like,
yeah, they I don't know,
and now they're a serious team. Like, it kind of just goes to show what ownership can do. Like, Like right after they're in the NFC Championship after they fired their owner.
The one
Or I mean,
season removed. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
not fire their owner. I don't even know what the term is. Remove their owner, I guess.
Yeah, made him step down or whatever.
Isn't it
How
like
about a
Magic
breakout? How
Johnson
about a
now?
breakout for P. Ryan?
Yeah. How about Flacco with a rushing touchdown
Did he get one? Yeah. Oh wow, yeah. Eh?
and a
14 yards
13-yard?
rushing. That's got to be a career high. 14 yards rushing for Flacco.
No, he had that against the Steelers last week. He had like a 12-yard read option.
That's hilarious. But man, like we were saying when they traded for him, like I don't know what you're doing. Like you're giving up draft capital
Yeah.
to get this, but like he's balling out. Like
Yeah, he's definitely better
obviously
than Brian.
it didn't work out for them this week, but like you know they're
But
3-5. That whole division is wide open right now. I feel like.
yeah,
So like you might as well try and make yourself be like as competitive as possible. Once Burrow comes back, anything is possible.
yeah. I mean, it's anyone's division except for Cleveland.
Yeah,
Pretty
100%.
much.
100%.
I will say it's probably closer between Steelers and Ravens.
I think for sure those are the top two.
Just with how terrible. I mean, the Bengals defense is just awful.
Yeah.
But so is the Steelers and so is the Ravens. So who knows?
Yeah, I know exactly. That's what I said. I'm like, this is not the AFC North that we
No,
have come to.
it's not.
That we have come to love.
You were right. The AFC North may be the worst division in the NFL.
But yeah, like the Ravens put up 30. They only gave up 16. Like that's pretty crazy for the Bears to not be able to score much on that team.
Yeah.
Cowboys, Broncos, Bo Nix looks like he's
been balling too.
He's been balling out.
I think it's back-to-back 4 touchdown weeks for him.
Yeah.
Like,
and did Dak get injured, or like why did they go to Joe?
They just pulled because it was like they were down by 30 in the fourth quarter.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Broncos are
looking good, man. They look.
If that offense just keeps clicking, like
yeah,
they're a serious contender.
Yeah, and they with the going up against the Chiefs, like I don't know, it might be the time that the Broncos win the division again.
Yeah, did that say Kelsey has 99 yards?
Kelsey 89.
Wow.
Okay. 5 catches, 89 yards.
And Rashee Rice is doing nothing.
Yeah.
Well,
Rashee Rice 4 12 rushing yards and 12 receiving yards.
Interesting.
Yeah. But that Jeremy McNichol averaging right now 17 yards. Oh, sorry, that's receiving. Never mind. I thought that was rushing yards for a second. I'm like 17 yards a rush. I'm like, holy fuck.
McNichol.
Yeah, man. I think the Denver they have such an unreal defense. Denver's going to be legit.
Yeah. Surtain is out for a little bit, so
that'll hurt them. That'll hurt them for sure.
Yeah. Well, I thought they had a tough stretch coming up too. So the Texans, Raiders, Chiefs, Commanders, Raiders, Packers. The next games with Surtain or without Surtain.
Yeah. That's gonna be a tough loss for them.
Yeah, I mean, the Texans, like their offense is on and off, but when they're on, I mean, they've had 2 games this year where their offense looks really good, and they've had 5 games where their offense looks terrible. So it kind of just depends. I mean, that pass rush will probably like destroy the Texans' offensive line. Like,
yeah, 100%.
That's going to be a rough.
I was watching a bit of that game at the beginning. They were saying that I don't know what they ended up finishing with, but like the Broncos, they got their like it was their 35th sack of the season already, and we're like
Yeah,
week 8. Like it's
I think they're
insane
pacing to
how
break the
much they can.
record.
Yeah. So like
Um,
that obviously helps, having to losing your best corner, probably the best corner in the league. If you can just sack the quarterback instead, like you'll be all right.
But assuming they make 6 games, like if he misses 6 games, I think they probably go 3-3, 4-2 over the span. Like
Yeah.
Broncos, like Texans is kind of a toss up without Surtain. Like Texans, if they're on, it's going to be a game. They'll probably sweep the Raiders. Chiefs, who knows? They'll probably beat the Commanders, and they'll probably lose to the Packers.
Yeah, but they have a bye week in there, so he'll be back for Washington.
They said 4 to 6 weeks. So
4 to 6. Okay.
So I guess he'll be back for
Probably
earliest he'll be back for Washington, but
Washington,
he'll definitely
yeah.
be back for Green Bay.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll help. That'll probably be a close game, but who knows? That's 6 weeks out. So much shit can change before then.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
But it's good they're 6-2 with.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of like all you can hope for, is you just stack wins early in the season, so that when stuff like this happens, you can kind of not have to hit the panic button right away, and kind of wait and see how it's going to go.
Yeah, like no teams survive like not getting any injuries throughout the season. Like every team.
Yeah, injuries are a thing for every team ever. So
yeah,
there's not much you can.
But
do
it sucks losing like debatably your best player. Like that one will hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
so that's a good recap. What else have we said we were going to talk about? Division winner predictions.
Oh yeah.
Is there a way that I can pull this up here?
The division records.
Standings.
Oh, nice.
Division.
That's nice.
Okay.
You want to go by division?
Yeah, sure. AFC East, New England Patriots 6-2. Just because of the bye week, we're 5-2. So it's really going to come down to Buffalo, New England. I think Buffalo, at the end of the day, is going to win that division.
And I mean,
I think our next, like, aside from Kansas City next week, I feel like our next toughest game is going to be Philadelphia week 17.
Yeah, I agree.
We can stack a bunch of wins from now until week 17, and I feel like we'll be all right.
Yeah, you've got the Chiefs, the Bucks, and the Eagles. Those are like your actual tough games, I would think.
Yeah.
And the Bucks, who knows? Like they're injured as hell.
Exactly. On the road against the Pats is going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
But all of our tough games were at home. So, we're home to Kansas City, we're home to Tampa Bay, home against Philly.
Bills Chiefs is not Sunday Night Football. It's the late afternoon slate.
Yeah, it's 4:25 my time.
I think it's Commanders Seahawks Sunday Night Football next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I think the Bills still win this division.
I think the Bills still win the division. AFC North. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Baltimore there at 2-5, Cleveland at 2-6, but feels like they've got no shot.
Yeah. I'm going Ravens.
You think Ravens? Yeah, make the big comeback. Yeah, I mean it's hard to bet against them, but I mean I also feel like sometimes the hill is a little bit too hard to climb.
Yeah. If the Dolphins beat them, that would be very nice. But their schedule, I don't know if you've seen it. It's just ridiculously easy.
The Ravens, yeah.
The Ravens. So they've got Miami, Minnesota, Cleveland, New York, the New York Jets, Bengals, Steelers, Bengals, Patriots, and then they got the Packers, and then they got the Steelers.
Yeah.
So the last 4 games are a little hard. They get the Bengals could have Burrow back week 15, and then they get the Patriots, Packers, Steelers, and the Steelers game is in Pittsburgh. So that's that's not a gimme either.
Yeah, exactly.
And the Packers game is in Green Bay too. So assuming they're fully healthy, they probably win this division at 10-7. Steelers
are 9-8. That's the one thing.
Steelers schedule is brutal. I don't know if you've seen the Steelers.
Is it bad? Yeah.
So they got Indianapolis this week, and then after that, Chargers, Bengals, Bears, Bills, Ravens, Dolphins, Lions, Browns, Ravens. So
yeah, that's rough. There's only like the Dolphins and the Browns, and maybe Chicago. That's like
maybe
like an easy enough game, or games that you would look at and be like, this is a game we should 100% win.
Yeah, there's 2 games there, like Browns and Dolphins. Those are the games we should win.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we can beat the Bengals at home and the Bears. And then we'd have to win another one to get to the coveted 9-8. So maybe that's enough to 9-8.
That's all Mike Tomlin wants to do is just be 9-8 so that he can say he never lost a season, and they won't fire him after having a non-losing season. He gets to
if we don't fire him after this year, then I don't know. I don't think it'll ever happen. I think he'll just be the eternal coach of the Steelers.
Well, that's kind of your guys' vibe, though. You've only had like 4 coaches in the history of the team.
Yeah, so maybe they just don't have the replacement lined up, right? Yeah, Noel, Cowher. Was there someone before then that I'm missing?
Tomlin. I don't know. Maybe he's only the 3rd coach.
Let's see. Bill Austin before Chuck Noll. So
okay.
I
never heard that name before in my life.
Yeah, I've only heard of Noel, Cowher, and Tomlin. But it's only been those 3 guys since 1969. But Tomlin, I think he's overstayed.
100%. 100% he's overstayed.
Like, it's just
that's how I feel about McDermott too. Like, eventually you got to make a change just for making a change.
I don't know. I don't think you fire McDermott.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's been too successful.
Yeah, I know. It is true. We win too many games to fire your coach for.
Yeah, but losing to the Chiefs every year, I guess, is his only like. You can put that against him, but outside of that, you guys are 12, 13, 14 wins every year, and usually making the AFC Championship. Like, that's not going to get anyone fired.
No, I know, but it just like. What else are we going to do? We're just going to sit around and hope to win an AFC divisional game. You know what I mean? Like, it just kind of sucks because right now is the time we should be competing in a Super Bowl.
Yeah, it should be where you're going all in.
Yeah.
By the way, did Hairston play this week?
He did, man, and he looked good. Yeah. He looked good. He didn't play much. Like, I think he got in on maybe on like 60% of like the defensive snaps or something like that. So it was like he wasn't in every single play, but he looked good. He looked good the plays that he was in for. So I mean, it's promising. It's promising. And we also started another safety over Taylor Rapp, so that made me even more happy. But man, if we can get good out of Maxwell Hairston and Christian Benford, and as much as it kills me to say, if I never see Trey White play another game of football, like I'll be okay with that. But like, I love the guy. He's a great guy. He's a great locker room guy. He's funny as hell. He was great the first time around here in Buffalo. but he's just not good anymore. He's too
He's
slow.
just like a player coach at this point.
Yeah, exactly. He's
He's
too slow now. Too
mentoring the
many
young guys.
injuries. Can't get back to what he was before. And like, it is what it is, man. And it sucks. But like at the same time, I also want the Bills to win football games, and like you're preventing them from doing that. So
Yeah.
all right, Indy.
Oh,
And
also, I want to acknowledge. Look at the Steelers' point differential.
where do we see
0
that?
to the right.
Point differential. Wow.
We're just a joke. We're just an absolute joke. We're 9-8, and we're 0 point differential every year. Are we the only team that's 0 in the Can you scroll just a little bit?
Yeah.
Cowboys are 4.
You're the only team that's 0.
Cardinals are 1. So, okay, Steelers and Cardinals. Look at us, man. Who would have thought? Anyways, I guess we can go back to the divisional predictions.
Indy running away with that division.
Yeah,
I don't see
it's
any
not
of
even
them
close.
catching up to that. Denver, I think Denver's going to hold on to that one.
This is an interesting one.
I think Kansas City's probably going to jump the Chargers, but I don't know if they'll jump all the way up to past Denver.
Yeah, I think next week is huge, obviously, with the Bills game.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I mean, they go to 6-3 if they win that Bills game. But that's not a gimme game at all. So we'll see. Bills usually play them well in the regular season. So,
well, yeah, that's the one thing. Like, it's kind of weird because like I feel like both fan bases are going into this game hoping that our team loses, because like we always beat them in the regular season, and then they beat us in the playoffs.
Yeah,
so they want to keep that going, and we're looking to reverse that around a little bit. So both teams are hoping for a loss this week.
Yeah. Anyways, that Titans point differential is pretty crazy. -120.
Holy cow. Yeah, that's brutal.
That is insane.
That's horrible, man. You're getting blown out every single week.
Yeah. And the only week they
won, one victory, your one win, it must have barely been a win.
Did you see how they won? It was that Cardinals game where the Cardinals like fumbled into the end zone.
Oh, yeah, that's
all that
right.
Stuff.
Yeah.
And Kyler like threw it up. Like they needed insane luck to get their first win.
Yeah.
But yeah. Who
NFC,
do you predict?
NFC
the AFC West? Broncos?
Yeah, Broncos. I think Kansas City will jump the Chargers, but I don't think they'll get all the way up to passing the Broncos.
I still think Kansas City wins it.
Yeah?
I just know how the devil works and how Roger Goodell works. That's Surtain injury.
If anybody can do it, you can bet that it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs.
The Surtain injury is the first domino, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Roger Goodell had everything to do with that Surtain injury.
All right. NFC East.
I think Philly holds on to that one. I think actually they probably run away with that one, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, they got a 3-win lead already, and it's week 9.
Yeah.
Commanders are playing a backup quarterback.
The Giants don't have anybody good. And
the Eagles do they got the Lions and the Packers after the bye week. So those will be tough games, but
and they do have the Bills as well. Later on in the season, they do play the Bills. So, I mean, they'll be in a couple close games, but I think the division will be so pretty much already.
Yeah, even if they lose those games, like who is coming close. The North is a tough one too.
Funny you mentioned that because I just watched that movie last night. That was
I haven't seen that yet.
No, you should watch that movie. It's pretty crazy movie, but yeah.
What is that? Was that on? Is that on Netflix or something, or is it in theaters?
It's on. I think I watched it on Amazon. I think it was on Amazon
Okay.
Prime. I don't know. My girlfriend does all that shit. I just sit down and watch. I don't know anything. I only know cable, man. I know what like Sports Center, what channel Sports Center is, man, and that's it for me. And I know
All you
how
need.
to find like Gabby's Dollhouse for my kids, but that's about it, man.
Um,
NFC North,
North.
Green Bay, Lions, Bears, Vikings. Surprising the Vikings are in last place in this division.
Yeah, I thought they'd be a little better this year.
Yeah.
Like they had 14 wins last season, but turns out Darnold was pretty freaking good last
Yeah.
year. It wasn't just the system.
Yeah. That's looking like a horrible mistake to move on
Yeah,
from Darnold and Daniel Jones to go with JJ McCarthy.
it's that sunk cost, man. They already invested a first round pick in
Exactly.
McCarthy, and they had to give him a chance. But Carson Wentz has been playing through like a sprained AC joint the past 2 weeks too, and
Yeah.
JJ has been the emergency quarterback. He's been healthy, like he's been good enough to play, and
Didn't they just
they're
put
taking their
Carson
sweet
on
time.
IR this week, like today?
Yeah, he's done for the season. He's getting shoulder surgery.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like,
Imagine an injured Carson Wentz is better than
I
like your
know,
first
man.
round draft pick that you chose to lead your franchise with.
Well, he gets the Lions this week. That'll be an interesting one.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I think Green Bay is probably going to hold on to this division. Maybe the Lions though. Maybe the Lions. That tie for the Packers against the Cowboys could come back to bite them, because that'll be like a half a game that they lose the division by.
Yeah, they do have a win on the Lions already. Like the head-to-head win. So
yeah.
I don't know what.
Look at the Lions.
Schedule
Look
is
at the
looking
Lions.
like.
They're plus 64. They just beat up on teams, man.
Yeah.
When they win by a lot.
Packers kind of have they got the Panthers and then the Eagles and then the Giants and the Vikings. So assuming they go to like 8-2-1, or I mean even 9-1-1 if they win that Eagles game. But then they'll get the Lions after that.
Yeah. But I think if I was to predict it, I'd say the Packers are going to hold on, keep that division. I think actually it's going to finish like this: Packers, Lions, Bears, Vikings.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think JJ is going to make them any better.
No.
Caleb is what Caleb is at this point. Tough to say if he's good or bad. He's boom or bust. And
yeah, I'm surprised how many wins the Bears have.
As in, like, they should have more, or you're surprised that
they should have? I'm surprised they have 4 wins. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. The way people talk about them, at least you'd be like they've got to be like an 0-16 team already.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'd probably go with the Packers too. Stick with my preseason.
NFC South. Bucks, I feel like that was my pick. I feel like they're going to hold on to this one. I feel like they're a good team, man.
I thought the Falcons would be more competitive this year. I'm pretty disappointed in.
I thought so too. I'm happy. I said Carolina would be better. I'm actually kind of surprised at how good they are. I thought they would be better than last year for sure, but I mean, who knows? Who knows how far they can go without Bryce Young, but
who knows how far they can go with Bryce Young? You know?
Yeah, that's true too. that is also true.
I mean, if they get to 8 wins, that's a pretty successful season.
Yeah, 100%.
Like they already have 4. That's pretty good.
What did they have? What did they have last year? Like,
I think they've already passed it. I think.
Yeah, I think they had like 2 or 3 wins last year. So like already you're at a better season.
You got to take what you can get, you know. And
yeah, exactly.
I think you're hoping Bryce shows a little more. He's still kind of like iffy at best, week to week.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's time to ban short quarterbacks from the NFL draft, though. No one's worked out since Drew Brees.
No, exactly. But I will say that however you say his name, Tet McMillan,
He's a stud.
he looks so good, man.
Yeah,
He looks so good.
they definitely hit on him in the draft.
Yeah.
And they've got a good. They've had a good defense this year. You know, this game wasn't the best showcase of that, but Derek Brown has been good all year on the
Yeah.
D line. But
They lost a couple guys in the game against Buffalo as well, so like that kind of impacts how well their defense played. But
yeah.
And then the last one, my most disappointing prediction of all,
Oh
I
my
thought
gosh.
Arizona was going to win this division by far, and everybody is good except for Arizona. Like everybody's 5-2, 5-3, and then there's Arizona at 2-5. That was my I was the most wrong about that. I was like, these guys are going to win the division, go into the playoffs, probably win a playoff game, and like I had so much more hope in Kyler Murray. I was way higher on Kyler Murray than I probably should have been.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I thought they would improve a little bit, but they're just, I don't know. As long as Kyler is in the building, like it kind of feels like the Miami situation. Like
100%. As
it
long as
just
Tua is
doesn't.
there, yeah.
Yeah. The floor. I mean, the ceiling is so low with that quarterback.
Yeah, exactly. And the other thing I was wrong about was Seattle being good. Like I thought they were going to be bad. I
Yeah.
thought it was like
I did too.
I was like, it's way more likely that we see the shitty version of Sam Darnold that we've seen his whole entire career. It's more likely we see that version than what we saw out of Minnesota last year.
Yeah.
But no, it seems like he's the guy.
He looks better than last year.
Exactly.
And him and JSN looks like a top 3 receiver in the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's crazy.
So they got a great defense too. They're a serious team. Who do you think wins this? I personally think it's between Seattle and LA. I don't think the 49ers can withstand all this injuries to make it to 10 wins.
Yeah, no. I feel like their fall off is here. But they have like a historically easy schedule.
They do.
So I feel like anything is possible, but
so they've got the Giants, Rams, Cardinals, Panthers. Like, come on, man.
Browns, Tennessee, Chicago, and Seattle. Indy is a loss for sure, but all the rest of those are winnable games, even if you're injured.
Yeah. Who has Seattle beat? That's a good question. They beat the Texans.
Who has Seattle beat?
They beat the Jaguars, the Cardinals, the Saints, the Steelers.
Saints. Yeah. So not much, really. Not much, really, to be honest.
That's a fair point. I think they've looked good in those games, though, and they dropped 35 on the Buccaneers too.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
In a shootout. So Texans aren't as bad as their record says. I mean, that defense, I mean, they have debatably the best defense in the league, and Seattle dropped 27 on them. So I don't know. Well, let's see. They get the Commanders next week, and then they'll get the Colts again. So Seattle doesn't really have too tough of a schedule left either. They got the Commanders, assuming Jaden Daniels is out. Like, that's probably a win. And then the Cardinals, Rams, Titans, Vikings, Falcons, Colts, Rams again, Panthers again, then 49ers. So I don't know. I think I still trust Matthew Stafford more.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
And they made a trade for a cornerback too. Today I saw Roger McCreary. So from Tennessee, I mean the secondary has been their worst position all year. So if that helps them out even a little bit, I think they're even better. But yeah, I just trust Stafford more, and I think they've got top 5 offense in the league when they're
Yeah.
jiving.
Yeah. No, that's a fair point for sure. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think I'll say that the Rams are going to win this division. I don't think Seattle will hold on to it. I'll predict that the Rams win that division.
Yeah. But they still got 2 head-to-head games, so that'll probably decide it, honestly.
Yeah, most
I think
likely.
they'll both be 11, 12 win teams, probably.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't really see a clear Super Bowl contender yet either.
No,
Uh,
no, exactly. I don't like it. It doesn't make any sense to me at all.
this far in, I would think the Colts, but I'm kind of just waiting for the wheels to fall off on the Colts.
Exactly.
You
Like
know,
I feel the
it still
exact same
doesn't
way.
feel real. Like,
No, I know. Like we know that Daniel Jones isn't a good quarterback. Like, what are we doing?
yeah,
Like,
it feels like it's gonna happen, kind of like the Viking. I think I made this comparison last year with the Vikings.
yeah,
Like you're just waiting for it to happen, and then it happens in the playoffs. So
yeah, exactly. Might be one of those.
if
Like, I feel like say Buffalo doesn't win the division, I'd be happy having to go into Indianapolis to win a playoff game. Like
yeah,
I wouldn't be too scared of that outcome if I was, if I finished 6th in our division or whatever, 7th, even 7th in the conference.
yeah,
I wouldn't be scared of having that be the outcome.
yeah. I don't want to see the
I
Rams
mean,
in the playoffs.
Jonathan Taylor against our defense is going to run for 10,000 yards in the game, but like
Dude,
it he's unreal,
I
man.
am deathly afraid of what he's gonna do to us this week.
Yeah. That brings us to our final talking points here. Who's the MVP race? And predict the Steelers, Colts, and Bills,
Oh gosh.
Kansas City. So MVP
MVP.
wise, I think like Jonathan Taylor is making a case like
Yeah.
for it to be a non-quarterback award this year. Like he's making the best case.
Yeah.
He's going to have 30 touchdowns. Like
Yeah.
you can't deny 30 touchdowns from a running back.
Yeah. And if it's like a mid quarterback year,
Which it seems like it's going to be.
Yeah, it really does seem like it is. I guess I don't know. Whoever
He's going to
comes
go.
out,
He's going to go over. He's going to go over 2,000 yards. He's going to get over 30 touchdowns, and like you have to give him the MVP. Like that's beyond offensive player of the year. Like
yeah,
at the very least, he's a lock already for offensive player of the year if he doesn't win the MVP.
yeah. And if they're the 1 seed too, like
Yeah,
that would.
exactly.
But I do feel like Packers, the Eagles, that game coming up, whichever quarterback wins that game, I think they'll probably get a lot of media attention for MVP.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts will get MVP votes. Like he'll get MVP attention for sure.
Because he's had 20 touchdowns this year.
Yeah, if he keeps up this style of play, not the style of play that he had earlier in the year, where like sure they're still winning games, but it wasn't because of any of like his play.
Yeah. And it's not just Saquon ball every week.
Yeah,
Hurts is actually making
you're mixing it up a little bit. Saquon can still be Saquon, but mix it up a little bit and throw for 3 touchdowns. Like that's what the MVP is going to have to do.
Yeah, you need to be the clear like engine of your offense.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I think like Daniel Jones is kind of out.
Yeah.
Of the MVP running. I feel like that's kind of why Lamar lost it last year too, because he had Derrick Henry rush for 2,000 yards. And you can't have 2 MVPs on the same offense.
What about Drake May?
I mean, I like Drake May. I think he has a better case than like a Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes for being an MVP. I don't think he's MVP yet, but if he keeps this up and then win the division, like we said, and maybe they're battling in for seeding in kind of the top half of the conference, then like okay, sure. But
Yeah,
kind
I think
of
if
like
they
the
s-
Colts. Kind of like the Colts. I'm kind of just waiting for them to come back to reality a little bit. Like
yeah,
you're not getting this. I don't care what we're seeing every week. You're not going to get this production out of Stephon Diggs for the rest of the season. Like
yeah, and they haven't
and Keyshawn Booty or
really
whatever his
played
name is.
anyone.
They beat the Bills. I know that. That's about it.
I know since then though,
Yeah,
like
I don't think
that's really their only good win this year. They lost to the Raiders and the Steelers, and then they beat the Saint. Their past 3 wins have been the Saints, Titans, Browns.
Yeah,
And before that they had the Panthers.
and they beat
So
Miami, which is everybody beats Miami. So really, they have the one win
yeah,
against Buffalo, and that was when Buffalo was playing shitty
if they
anyway.
sweep the Bills and they're like the 1 or 2 seed, I
Yeah,
think May will
yeah.
have a shot.
Just
But
hold on. Just give me
I
1 sec.
okay. Oh, Rashee Rice touchdown.
Sorry, my laptop was about to die. I just had to go plug it in there.
Oh, you're good. Got a Rashee Rice touchdown for my team. You'll love to see it.
Oh yeah, nice. But yeah, man, as far as MVP goes, I think like right now it's runaway Jonathan Taylor MVP season.
It should be, yeah.
I think next in line, if he falls off or if it's going quarterback only, it's maybe Jalen Hurts or maybe Baker, or maybe like we said, Sam Darnold is like balling out, depending on what Seattle can do going down the. If those are
Yeah,
just quarterback only awards, then
Stafford and Love too. Like, there's
yeah,
just a lot of like quarterbacks who are in the mix right now. And
yeah. I feel like it's just like a mid quarterback season so far. So like, there's a
yeah,
lot of guys that are all kind of in that mix of who's playing well and whatnot. So
yeah. So who knows, man? I mean, it's going to be all those like all those big primetime games for the candidates. Like,
yeah.
how do they play and do they win? Like,
Well, exactly that's kind of how it goes. Like something's going to have to happen in like week 13 or 14 or something like
like
that.
week 17, Josh Allen like crushes the Eagles. They'll
Then
be he'll
he's
be
back on top and right on time
yeah,
for for it to be fresh in the voters' mind, and like
exactly, like
that's
stuff
what
like
he did
that.
last year against Kansas City. He beat he beat Kansas City with that touchdown run on
That was
4th and
it.
2 late in the game, and everyone was like, "Well, that was his MVP moment."
Yeah,
So now it's hard to reverse that narrative once it starts going. So, you know, it'll come down to a play like that, a game like that, and we'll see how it goes. But
yeah.
I don't know, man. I just want it to not be a quarterback. I would love for it to not be a quarterback.
It's gonna be a quarterback. It always
Unfortunately,
is.
yeah.
Jonathan Taylor's hit his touchdown luck is it's probably gonna go a little bit down. I don't think he'll hit 30. Um, but like he's gonna have a crazy season, and it's gonna be given to a quarterback who has like a 40-5 touchdown interception ratio, something like that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Um, so yeah,
What do you think your chances are against the Colts this week?
I was really surprised the odds were 2.5-point underdogs. I was expecting that to be a touchdown at least. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel good about this game.
Yeah. Eh?
I don't
Is
know.
there
I don't know why I would.
is like your run defense is bad? Like is that what's bad with the defense, or is like the whole defense
The
bad, or like
the whole defense is bad. It's
yeah.
like teams are beating us with any player they want. Like
Yeah, I
we
mean
stopped.
Chase Brown had his career highs against you
Yeah,
guys.
of course. He had 10 yards of carry against us.
Yeah.
Tucker Kraft had a breakout game. Jamar Chase had a 20 catch game. JSN had a 150-yard game on us. I don't know what else. I think
Yeah.
Hunter Henry had like 100 yards and 2 touchdowns on us. Like teams just feed their best players against us, and we do nothing to stop it. It's just, and who knows, like Jonathan Taylor, Tyler Warren, Michael Pittman, like any of those guys can have like a 2-touchdown, 150-yard game against us. So I don't know.
Fantasy wise, it's a safe start. Anybody going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Yes, that I mean, I'm doing like a week 8 takeaways post, and that's one of them. Is that start every quarterback against the Steelers every week. I don't think a single quarterback has gone under 15 fantasy points against us this year.
That's crazy, man.
And we haven't even played good quarterbacks, except like a few. Like we've played Drake May, Darnold, and Love. Those guys are good. And then we've played Carson Wentz, Fields. I don't know. I'm blanking, but we haven't played any good. Dylan Gabriel, Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
So
unreal.
It's crazy.
Like when you look at those quarterbacks, you're like, okay, you guys should be like 7-0, 8-0. When you look at like who you've been up against.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's just another one of those seasons. You know, you kind of know how it ends.
Yeah, exactly. That's like the worst part about it, right? Like being a fan, you're like, I know where this leads. This leads to us winning a wild card spot, but losing a wild card playoff game.
Yep, and that TJ Watt contract is looking a little brutal.
Yeah, I mean, like he's still good. He's still like a great player.
Yeah, but they're paying him like he's still the best at his position. I don't think he's there anymore.
Yeah.
Like we're paying him for what he's done, which
is never good business. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I mean, he deserves it for how good he's been, but it's not good business.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, like we said, I think the wheels are going to fall off for Indy at some point. I don't think it's happening this week.
No, it's not.
You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna predict that Indy wins again this week. I think it's going to fall off at some point, but they're on a hot streak right now. So
they win, I'd be pleasantly surprised. But
yeah. Oh, Rashee Rice with another touchdown.
Another?
I don't know. ESPN just put it out right now. So it's 27 or 28-7 now for Kansas City.
Kelsey's got a touchdown.
Man, I really should have picked Rashee Rice and just put him on my bench and just waited until the season got going.
Yeah, he was a nice little pick for me this year.
Yeah, I would like. I planned on doing that, like taking him like super early in every draft, just so that I had him stashed away, ready to go.
Yeah, but can't trade for him now. Unfortunately.
So what's your Bills Chiefs preview prediction?
I don't know, man. I'm probably leaning Chiefs this game.
Yeah.
I don't know. They look good. And I kind of question the Bills right now with all their injuries. And I mean, they're coming off a huge win or like a dominant win, which is what you like to see against the Panthers. But both of these teams have just been inconsistent this year. So I don't know. The Chiefs have been hot. But
Chiefs have been hot. I feel like it was a good time for us to like have the bye week, play Carolina, play well against, like we've just kind of been able to take a breath, kind of restart and freshen up a little bit and get kind of back to our A game. But Teach is right. I think deep down, I'm only a little stitious. I'm not superstitious, as they say, but I wouldn't mind reversing the who wins regular season and who wins the playoff game. So yeah,
Yeah.
deep down, I want the Bills to win every single game. Logically speaking, I'm like I want to win the game because it obviously has no impact on who wins in the playoffs. But
Yeah.
the fan in me is like, let's just throw this game so that we can win in the playoffs when it matters. And I feel like
Yeah.
Bills fans and Kansas City fans watching this game, like we both it's the same as when we played Ravens week 1. It's like I really don't care what happens in this game because all we care about is the playoff matchup and who wins in the playoffs. Sure, it's going to be important for seeding and who gets to host the playoff game, maybe. But like at the end of the day, if we lose in the regular season, I don't really care. It's all about beating them in the playoffs, and that's really what the mountain or the hill that we're trying to climb, if you will, is beating them in the postseason. So that's really all that matters to me at the end of the day. I'll take beating Patrick Mahomes any day of the week, though. Like don't get me wrong. I'd love watching him lose football games.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
I think
the
Bills are going to win the game. I think the Bills win just because that's kind of how it's always been, and I feel like we're getting hot at the right time, and we finally have all of the pieces minus Ed Oliver because of his injury that just happened, but we have all the pieces. All our guys that we got in free agency are back on the team now off suspension. They looked good. Our rookie corner is going to be able to, try and keep up with the speed that Kansas City has.
Yeah.
So I feel like we'll be okay. I think we'll win the game. Regardless of what that means to us in the playoffs. I still think we're going to win the game this week, but it'll be a good game though. It'll be a good game.
Yeah, I mean, I think I just maybe out of all the position groups in this game, I think I just trust the Chiefs offense the most to show up. Like between like both offenses and both defenses. So I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest advantage that the Chiefs have against us is coaching. Andy Reid is just like way better. I feel like, probably wide receiver room is the Kansas City Chiefs are better. But I feel like we've got the better running back. I feel like quarterback is, pretty even as far as what each player can bring to the table, pretty even.
I think
offensive line, I like our offensive line more than their offensive line. So like I feel like there's little bits here and there that, we have an advantage over them that we can try and exploit a little bit. And, the key to beating them is just holding them to under 30 points, which we have never been able to do. And our
last year in the regular season you did it. Held them to 19, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
I'll give you one guess as to the only time they scored over 30 points all of last season, playoffs included. That was the AFC Championship game against the Buffalo Bills. They scored over 30 points. We scored 29. If we held them to under 30 points, we win that game. So like,
that's the thing. I just don't trust the defense.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. We have even as Bills fans, we have no reason to trust our defense right now.
Yeah, I mean, with Ed Oliver gone too, it's going to be tough.
It's going to be tough.
So I think it'll probably be one of those games that comes down to a couple plays, like in the third or fourth quarter. I think both offenses will probably score 3 or 4 touchdowns each. I don't think the Chiefs defense is really all that this year. Like Chris Jones hasn't been his normal self really. And that's
exactly. He's been kind of off this year, I feel like too.
Yeah. So it'll be the game of the week for sure. It'll be the game everyone's watching.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not prime time. I don't really understand the scheduling there, but
I don't understand how it's not. Like I feel like that's the game that like regardless of if you're a fan,
it's the game everyone circles on the schedule every year to watch.
Exactly.
Like every fan of every team wants to watch that game.
Yeah. And I also feel like I was saying before, we're both like fan bases are going into this like hoping for a loss
Yeah.
or
Just-
whatever, or like this is a game where it's like it means more to like the fans outside watching than it does to like the two fan bases involved in the game, because we're both
Yeah.
just focused on the playoff matchup rather than this matchup this week. So it means more to like more people. So I'm surprised that it's not like the Sunday night game or like a primetime game.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't get it. Especially when it's Seahawks Commanders Sunday night. Like,
Yeah, who asked for that? Like,
yeah. If
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels plays, it could be a decent game, but
yeah,
it could be Mariota in prime time for the second week in a row. Like, what are we doing?
this is not what we signed up for as football
Yeah,
fans.
this is not 2016. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Alrighty, man.
all right.
I'm gonna head out. It's nice to get back and do another episode.
Yeah. A little late for you. 11.
11 o'clock, yeah. But I mean, to be fair, I'm still on LA time, so
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, you've got the Blue Jays to watch.
yeah, I got the end of the Blue Jays game to watch for sure.
I saw Otani just homered
Oh, did they? I saw
solo at least. But
Oh yeah. I saw someone tweet out how Vladdy scored from first base to give the Jays the lead, but
yeah, Otani
Oh,
is
it's
4 for
5-5
4
right-
this game.
5-5 right now in the bottom of the seventh. Crazy. Anyways,
Otani
yeah,
is 4 for 4 with 2 home runs.
that's insane, man.
It's so ridiculous. The fact you guys are tied with them is
He has 4 extra base hits, so he's had 2 home runs and 2 doubles.
yeah, he's nuts.
Crazy.
Um,
All right, man. I'm gonna go try and catch
right.
the end of it. Thanks for joining. Thanks for doing it again, and we'll do it again next
of course. Yeah, good luck to the Blue Jays.
week. All right, thanks, man.
We'll be
see ya.
rooting for them.
Thanks, man. Okay, bye.